Human ingenuity can be both amazing and amazingly terrifying. This is none more evident than in the wonderful world of weapons, where humans often discover new and creative ways to unalive each other. Unfortunately, other animals are not exactly safe from the effects of these weapons, and even more unfortunately, sometimes these animals are their weapons. Let's get into it. Throughout history, a term my high school history teacher hated by the way, we've seen humans create all kinds of weapons. If it can cause damage to other people, chances are we've tried to make it. Every now and then, humans like to involve other animals in our pursuit of violence, such as bats, which were used in World War II as part of a bomb. The bomb is essentially a metal casing with over 1,000 little compartments inside. Within each one would be a hibernating Mexican free-tailed bat with a timed incendiary bomb attached to it. The idea is that this bomb would be dropped and then deploy a parachute in midair, and then open to release the bats, which would scatter around the Japanese city, finding places to rest. Then, the timed incendiary bomb would go off, catching the entire city on fire. The concept was conceived by a dental surgeon named Lytle S. Adams, a man who really hated bats, calling them the lowest of life forms. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt went on record to defend the man's idea, saying,
"This man is not a nut. It sounds like a perfectly wild idea, but is worth looking into."
Sure enough, they looked into it. And sure enough, it actually freaking worked, with it being believed to be more effective than standard incendiary bombs at the time. The only reason it wasn't actually used is because it wouldn't have been ready until mid-1945. For those history nerds out there, the Pacific theater of World War II ended in late 1945 following the dropping of nuclear bombs over Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The US military wanted the war to end as quickly as possible, and they believed the bombs were the right choice to do so. The atomic program and the Bat Bomb program were happening pretty much at the same time, and we all know which one they ultimately went with in the end. Many historians argue that if the US went with the Bat Bomb, it may have had the same effect of forcing a Japanese surrender without the immense loss of civilian life caused by the two nuclear bombings. Unfortunately, that will always be a historical what if, and we'll never know for certain what would have happened. It seems the only winner in this entire situation was the bats. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.